Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Gemini November 16, 2024. The moon moves into your home and family sector today, inspiring an emotional focus on personal matters. You're less concerned with worldly goals than usual, and you may need more security or a sense of familiarity and safety. There is some tendency for mistrust to get the best of you early today, however. It may be wise to be a little more alert to the words you choose to express yourself. You may be stirring up a bit of controversy. Both professional and personal responsibilities can weigh heavily on your mind now, notably if rumors are circulating or if you hear something that sounds off to you. There can be some double talk or manipulative tactics at play, which can be frustrating, as you'd prefer that people say what they mean. Try not to absorb too much negativity around you and focus on your own projects and goals. In fact, as the day advances, support is there if you need it, possibly from an unusual or hidden source, or your own feelings emerge from deep within, guiding you. A surprise and strong attraction or interest can be brewing. A mighty full moon in your solar house of domesticity, home, and family will arrive and will echo until the middle of next week. Your emotions will feel incredibly potent and likely triggered at this time. Use this time to assess how your living space promotes pleasure, connection, and entertainment. Regardless of whether it is single or attached, you may even decide it's time to renovate, redecorate, or move. Living in a space that nourishes you is one of the most important things life can teach you. If you want to get into real estate, go for it now, and the two of you may revel in your findings. Do you wish you could stay home today? Even if you work from home, you might still crave the downtime of being home instead of working when the moon enters Taurus, its exaltation. It might be challenging to find your motivation. Thankfully, something will kick your butt into gear, especially once the moon squares Mars in Leo later today. You might feel more motivated when you work alongside someone else who will encourage you to be productive. Adopt a work hand, play hard mentality to get through your workday. Give in to your gentle side today. Where there is a tendency to eroticize, look further into your body and find the true need beneath the surface. Lation. The astral energy is helping you address your needs. Do not be afraid to make changes that seem irrelevant. If you don't like your current exercise routine, make a change. Things like this are best to clarify and act upon now, so that you don't end up punishing yourself in the long run. Have conversations with your personnel or colleagues today. Communication with groups is an excellent use of this vibration. If it's been a while since you've collaborated or even connected with the people around you, change that by doing so today. Communicating your thoughts will go smoothly, provided you keep a list of your objectives close at hand. It can be easier to become distracted with the light-hearted energy that's certain to be present. Be sure to include some recreational time for yourself, as well. 2 days after the moon's first visit to your communication sector and since Mars' return to your relationship sector began with a friendly aspect to the warrior planet of the cosmos, it ends with an alignment with the dwarf planet Eris, the warrior princess of the cosmos here. With Eris in retrograde motion in your communication sector for the rest of the year and Mars slowing ahead of a retrograde turn in your relationship sector, this has helped to create an early bond between the warrior prince and princess of the cosmos. This is just the start of a major push to overcome old communication roadblocks and barriers, whether real or imagined. In the 10 days since Mars returned to your relationship sector, the moon has clashed with the planet of passion and the warrior planet of the cosmos as it moved through Aquarius and today is wrapping up a visit to your communication sector that has put them on the same page. Whatever may have been flushed out when they clashed has not only been given a voice, but before leaving the moon is connecting with the planets that can keep the communication lines open. Our eyes in the sky. Hey, cosmic travelers! Today's astrological energy is a fascinating dance between motivation and resistance, as the moon in steady Taurus squares off with energetic Mars in bold Leo. It's a tug of war. Many of us can relate to. One part of you feels the drive to conquer tasks, check off that to-do list, or dive into personal goals. Meanwhile, the other part is tempted to indulge in comfort, lingering in bed, scrolling through your phone, or just savoring the simple joys of doing nothing. If this sounds familiar, take a deep breath and know you're not alone. We've all had days where our ambition feels muted by a cozy kind of inertia. But here's the good news: the hardest step is often the first one. Whether it's rolling out of bed, writing the first sentence of that daunting email, or even just making a mental plan for the day, once you begin, momentum builds naturally. Start small, shine bright. Think of today as an opportunity to prove to yourself how powerful small steps can be. Maybe it's making your bed, brewing your favorite coffee, or setting a timer for a quick 10-minute task. These little actions can work like magic, transforming sluggish energy into a arc of accomplishment. And once that spark catches, who knows? You might find yourself tackling your day like the unstoppable force Mars inspires you to be. A day for reflection and focus. Beyond productivity, today is also an ideal time to refocus on what truly matters. What goals light you up? Which tasks will move the needle in meaningful ways? This is your chance to reset mentally and prioritize with intention. Write down your top 3 priorities for the day, and let those guide your actions. Think of this as building a roadmap not just for today but for the days ahead. And while you're at it, practice patience with yourself and others. Mars' fiery influence can sometimes lead to impatience or tension, especially if things don't go as planned. If a conversation starts to feel heated or you're tempted to vent frustration, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath, choose your words with care, and approach the situation with calm curiosity. By doing so, you can turn potential conflicts into opportunities for understanding and growth. Move your body, clear your mind. Feeling restless? Channel that energy into movement. Whether it's a brisk walk, a yoga flow, or a quick dance break. Physical activity can work wonders for clearing mental cobwebs and restoring balance. Bonus points for getting outside. A breath of fresh air can do wonders for your mood. Don't forget to hydrate and nourish your body, too. Taking care of your physical needs is a simple but powerful way to ground yourself amidst the day's shifting energies. Self-care is non-negotiable. While it's tempting to focus solely on productivity, remember that self-care is an essential part of the equation. Take a moment to ask yourself, what do I need today? Maybe it's an extra long shower, a nourishing meal, or a few quiet minutes to simply breathe. Whatever it is, give yourself permission to enjoy it fully. When we prioritize our own well-being, we're better equipped to show up for others and handle life's challenges. Practice listening and connection. Another theme of the day is balancing enthusiasm with openness. With Mars energizing your ideas, you might feel particularly passionate about your goals or perspectives. That's amazing. But don't forget the power of listening. Have you ever caught yourself so excited to share your thoughts that you missed out on someone else's? Today, practice the art of listening. Pause, ask questions, and truly tune into what others are saying. You might be surprised by the insights you gain.